Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and yesterday, since I talked about my predictions for Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadow the Hedgehog Generations, today I'm going to give you my predictions for Dragon Ball Z Spouting Zero, the video game. I'm going to tell you about what characters that should be in the video game. Last time I talked about this was about what kind of DLCs we're going to be getting for Dragon Ball Spouting Zero. This time I'm going to be talking about what characters and EA modes that we're going to be talking about in Dragon Ball Spouting Zero. So they have announced almost everybody from the Saiyan Saga, Frieza, Cell, and Dragon Ball Super. But they're not done with the Majin Buu Saga. They're missing a few characters from the Majin Buu Saga, and let me tell you what kind of characters that should be in the game. Since that they have been in the previous Spouting games, such as, actually in America we held them Budokai Tenkaichi. Since that they have been in the Budokai Tenkaichi games, I'm not surprised if they are going to be in the actual video game of Spouting Zero. So the characters I think that are going to make an appearance in the Majin Buu trailer are Majin Buu Pure Evil. That's basically Majin Buu, but his skin is gray instead of pink. Python, Supreme Kai, Dodoria. Dodoria is already in the game. Debola and Bobbity. Yes, they actually have been in previous Dragon Ball Z games in the Spouting franchise, also known as the Budokai Tenkaichi franchise. I'm not surprised if they do make it into the game if they announce the entire trailer for the Majin Buu Saga later on in August or probably in early September. Now, I still think that GT, Dragon Ball, and Super Hero, the movie that came out back in 2022, are going to be DLC characters. Same thing with Fighters and Xenoverse. So I'm predicting that the other types of characters that they still haven't announced in that empty space that they show in the trailer, because in the trailer they show you every single character that they announce, and they always like to leave off like an empty space so you can guess who's going to be in there. I'm predicting that the characters we're going to be getting in, well, after the trailer for Majin Buu, it's going to be characters from the movie specials. And since that they already announced that Broly and Bardock are going to be in the game, I'm predicting that we're going to get more types of movie special characters, which is mostly going to be the villains. So the characters I think that are going to be in Dragon Ball Spouting Zero, which is the special saga, that's what they call it. It's basically called the special saga. It's going to be Tolus in his late ape form, Slug in his giant form, Hulu in his final transformation, Metal Hulu, Super Android 14, and Android 14, Bojack, and Bojack second transformation. We might be getting both Hulu's and Bojack's henchmen into the game, so that might be a possibility. We might be getting Janemba and Janemba in his transformation. We might be getting Frieza soldiers, which are basically the nameless guys, like the characters that have like no names, and you had to select that you can play like multiple versions of them. Yeah, we might be getting those, and Tapion from the Dragon Ball Z movie, Wrath of the Dragon, and that giant monster that he fought. So, yeah, those are most favorite characters that I think that are going to be in the Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero video games. They have announced brand new modes. Like, for example, we're getting a new Dragon Ball Z story mode, which is focusing on the Saiyan Saga through the Tournament of Power Saga. Or who knows, it might be also focusing on the Broly movie that came out back in 2019. Now, we're also going to be getting a versus mode that you can play with your friends or play by yourself. We're also going to be getting a world tournament mode, but since that the Tournament of Power is going to be inside the game, how is that going to work? Well, I'm predicting that it's going to be like a Royal Rumble mode. Or probably it's going to be like how WWE it does, which is they announced that in 2024 the video games of WWE. It's going to be like a gauntlet match that like you have to fight one person, and then after you're done fighting that person, another person's going to appear, and then after you fight that, then another person's going to appear, and so on and so on, and yeah. So that might be a possibility if that's the case. And I'm predicting that we're gonna go all out on this game. I'm also predicting that we're going to be getting other types of modes. I do know that we're getting a tutorial to teach us how to play the game. I'm pretty sure when the game comes out in the day that's supposed to come out, when you like turn on the game, it's gonna give you like a mini tutorial stage when you start on the game. Or it might just say, or might just like give you a text box saying, do you want to try out the tutorial first before you play the actual game? Because WWE has been doing that for like the past 3 years now, from like 2022 through 2024. So I'm not surprised if that's the case that we're going to be getting that when you boot up the game first. We're also going to be getting other modes, and we're getting like a mode that is similar to like Mortal Kombat, which is going to be Dragon Ball Z's versions of Towers mode. It's kind of like you have to climb up the tower and fight people, and then you become the champion. Yes, Dragon Ball Z has done that as well in Budokai Tenkaichi or in the Sparking franchise. And other types of modes. We're also going to get a new mode that is create your own story. That's what I've been hearing about. I've been hearing rumors that we've been getting a create your own story mode. That you get to create your own story. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. They're probably going to give us a mode that we get to read characters like they did in the past few games. Like we get to read most of the characters' info, or see who's the voice actor of that characters, because they actually have done that in previous Dragon Ball Z games, from also in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. And I think that's about it. I think that's all the modes we're going to be getting in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. This is supposed to be a sequel, another sequel to the Budokai Tenkaichi series, but in Japan, it's basically called the Sparking series. So this is basically Sparking Zero, which is part 4 of Budokai Tenkaichi. Because the last game we got from that franchise is back in 2007. And since it's 2024, we have rights. Well, actually, we have some rights to use some of the Japanese titles, but not in like the past few years because of copyright issues, I think. But now we do have the rights to use them. I think so. I don't know how copyright. I don't know how copyright systems work. But yeah, I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, which is coming out in October 11th this year. So yeah, if you have a Xbox Series X or S or PlayStation 4 or 5, you can actually get this game and play it on your PlayStation S. I accidentally combined Xbox and PlayStation. On your PlayStation 4 or 5 or on your Xbox Series X and S. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I can't wait until it comes out. And yeah, next time I'm going to be doing my predictions video of Bash at Berlin, which is coming out in the end of the end of August. Sorry, I almost said July. I'm sorry. Which is basically August 31st. So yeah, always be a champion. So excited for Bash at Berlin. And I'm out.